Okay. Today we're going to go over our homework for writing and solving expressions. Okay. So I need to pay attention to the directions. For each problem below, write an expression to represent the problem, then solve. Be sure to define your variable. I have to let people know what my variable means. Okay? Because when I'm dealing with word problems, I have to know what I'm solving. So it's a little bit different. We're making an algebraic expression, but I have to know what it represents, especially with story problems. If I'm just using algebra tiles, I don't have to define X. In this case, because they're story problems, I have to define what am I using my variable to replace. So, number 1, Natalie buys organic almonds priced at $77 from the grocery store. How much did she pay the cashier if she received $23 in change? My first step is that I have to understand what the question is asking me to find. In this case, it's saying, how much did she pay the cashier? Okay, so my variable has to match my situation. So I'm going to use for my let statement, that's my define for variable. So that's the let, and I'm going to use M because money. I'm going to let M equal the money she paid the cashier. Pretty simple. Okay, so now I know this, whatever my answer is, my variable represents the highlighted part. Okay. That's how much she handed the cashier. She ended up with $23 in change. The almonds cost $77. So if I think about this, if I go to the grocery store and I give them money, I have to subtract what I owed in order to get my total back. So I could think of it as M, my money, that I paid the cashier. I take away the amount that I owed. That equals my $23 that I got back. Okay, so how much money did she give the cashier? Well, M equals, I have to figure out how to do this. So if I subtracted the 77 from M, I have to say, well, M equals 23 plus 77. So M, 23 plus 77, 3 plus 7 is 10, 7, 8, 9, 10. M is 100. She paid the cashier $100, and she got $23 back in change. Okay, moving to number 2. Laura and May participated in a quiz contest. They scored 23 points in all. If Lana scored 9 points, Laura, it's supposed to be Laura, how many points did May score? How many points did May score? That's what I'm trying to figure out. So my let statement, I'm going to say let. I have to make sure my variable matches what I'm trying to figure out, so I can do P for points. Let P equal points that May scored. Okay. They scored 23 points in all. The whole equation equals 23 points. Laura scored 9 points. So 9 plus May's points should equal 23. Since P equals the points that May scored, 9 plus P has to equal 23. So how many points did Laura or May score? P equals, I have to think about it. I had to add 9 to get to 23. So to get my answer equals 23 minus 9. 23 minus 9, I have to borrow. 13 minus 9 is 4. 1 minus nothing is 1. P equals 14 points. Problem number 3. John was gifted a pack of crayons. He gave 13 crayons to his friend Ria and was left with 11 crayons. How many crayons did the pack contain? I'm going to define my variable. I'm going to say, let's C equal crayons in the pack. So he had all his crayons and he gave away 13 of them. He's left with 11 crayons. How many crayons were in his box in the first place? So C, I have to work backwards. C minus 13, so I have to add 13 and 11 to get my answer. 3 plus 1 is 4. 1 plus 1 is 2. There were 24 crayons that he started with. Okay, number 4, Smith and his friends. Smith and his friends. When I see this, I know it's going to have to do with addition and subtraction. I'm combining something. Okay. They're gaming online on a popular website. An hour later, 6 friends go offline. 5 of them continue playing. How many of them were gaming initially? How many did they start with? Okay, so I'm going to do let F equal, that's a cursive F, let F equal friends gaming initially. Okay, this is my starting point. So I started with this many friends. I had some friends go offline. 5 of them kept playing. How many friends were gaming initially? Well, 5 of them were left over. 6 of them left. So it's 6 plus 5, which means I had 11 friends initially playing together. Okay, number 5. Trevor is taking a test at school and completes it in 1 hour. The test has 2 different sections. If he takes 35 minutes to complete the first section, how much time does he have to complete the second section? Okay. I'm going to let T equal the time that he has left. Okay. He completed the whole test in 1 hour. Now, here's something interesting. I have an hour and I have minutes. So I want to take my hour and I want to move it to minutes. That's 60 minutes. So he took the whole test in 60 minutes. Okay. Now he took 35 minutes on one section. How much time does he have to complete the second section? Well, it's 35 plus the amount of time that he has left. Okay. If I'm trying to find the answer, T is going to equal 60. I have 60 minutes. I took away 35 of those minutes with my tests with section 1. So 60 minus 35. 10 minus 5 is 5. 5 minus 3 is 2. Equals 25 minutes. And I want to be careful. I know I didn't label this one up here. But when I'm dealing with word problems, I should be labeling my answers. Okay, so I went back through and relabeled my answers. I want to know time that he has left. It doesn't ask how many minutes. It says how much time. I have to specify how much time. It's 25 minutes, not 25 hours. That was all for your homework today. If you have any questions, please make sure you come and ask.